Hello everyone, my name is Klein and welcome back to another taste testing video. I'm not good at guitar. Anyway, why do I have the guitar on me anyway? You'll find out. It has something to do with the video. I'm not gonna keep it on me for the entire thing. I just want to do it for the intro. Are you guys ready to hear my epic out-of-tune guitar? Oh my, I don't play on this one that much. I mainly play on my acoustic one, but you'll find out what this has to do with the video in a minute. The guitar relates to the video because today's flavor that we're going to be trying is called Mountain Dew Thrashed Apple. And if you look on the cover, man, if I own an electric guitar, how can I pass up the opportunity? Sorry, my chair was in the way. Anyway, Mountain Dew Thrashed Apple is a flavor that's exclusive only at Kroger stores, but not Zephyr. I have some news for all you people who don't have Kroger in your state. King Soopers is owned by the same company. I am one of those people who does not have a Kroger in my state, so I can officially confirm to you that if you go to a King Soopers, you can find this Mountain Dew. There was a surplus of this. Bottles, 12 packs, everything. I'm assuming it's going to be like Frostbite, where with Frostbite it was exclusive to Walmart, and so far Frostbite is going pretty strong, and it hasn't been discontinued or anything like that. So this one probably won't either. Especially because they're not making as much because they're not putting it out to every store and gas station on planet Earth. Accordingly though, this one is supposed to be charged with crisp apple, so it's like a green apple flavor. I personally love the flavor of green apple. I hope Mountain Dew does it justice. Also, calling it thrashed apple and putting metalhead apples on it, come on. Even if it's not one of my favorite flavors when I try it, I don't know how I'm gonna like it, but the cover art, it's definitely one of my favorite concepts from Mountain Dew. I don't even have to drink it. When it's burst and it went, I already smelled it, and it smells great. Ooh, God, ooh. That's quite strong. You know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? A flavor that I really miss and I really wish it'd come back? Green Label. Green Label! There's no way this tastes similar to Green Label. I've missed that for so long. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. My disk space ran out. If it does that again, I probably just am going to move to this computer and record the rest of the video down here. But as I was saying, that I didn't drink any of it. I haven't actually tried the flavor yet because it cut out right before I was about to take the first sip, which is a good thing, I guess. If there was any time for it to cut out, it'd be before I actually drank it. But it reminded me of Green Label, which was a kind of green apple kiwi flavor, and I freaking love that. So let's see if this is just as good, even though I barely remember what it tastes like because it's been years since I've had Green Label. That is great, man. What if I had to choose between like a store exclusive flavor, like the Walmart one, or this? If I had to choose between Frostbite or this thrashed apple, 100% all the way. There's no competition there at all. That is really good. And it doesn't taste exactly like Green Label because Green Label was green apple kiwi, while this one's just green apple. So it doesn't have that hint of kiwi, but it's still really good. I still really like that flavor. That's great, man. I didn't even think about this when I got this. I missed Green Label so much. Green Label and White Label, man. They need to come back. I miss them. Those were some of my two favorite Mountain Dews, and I remember being really sad when they discontinued them. I mean, we have this now to kind of commemorate Green Label, but the thing is, like, they had to discontinue Green Label and White Label and all that, and I wish they bring them back. Obviously, they're not going to because they've waited long enough now that Green Label's been discontinued long enough that they can make another green apple flavor now, and not a lot of people are gonna think of Green Label when they think of this. But I do because Green Label was one of my favorite flavors. Um, I love that one. This is great. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and get a 12 pack of this. This is buzzing. Damn. That is some good dew. That is some good. I don't know if I'd compare it to Voodoo, the new Voodoo that just came out. I don't know if I compare it to. I like this better than that, but it's very close. I don't know if I would really say I like one more than the other. I feel like it's sort of a tie. Um, because I both really like.
Okay, so my this space ran out again. So I probably just need to get a new phone, but that's not gonna stop me for this video with the next taste test. That's right, there's another one coming. It's on new Pringles flavor, which I guess for Pringles, recording it here is fine because that's the only other time I've ever done a Pringles taste test has been right here. But Thrashed Apple really reminds me of Green Label, which I still have a can of right here. It's empty, but that's how I knew that the flavor was green apple kiwi because I still have a can of it down here. This straw is from another test that I did from a restaurant. I think it was Arby's when they still served Pepsi products. But yeah, I also still have a can of white label and black label too. Again, they're both empty. I wish I had full ones. Crafted tropical citrus. This one too. White label. I really want back. I didn't care too much for black label. But um, green label and white label I do really want. But Thrashed Apple, my opinions on it, it's great. I'll take this over Frostbite any day. I'll take this over most Mountain Dew any day. I'll take this over, well, I don't know about Livewire, because I really like orange. I was gonna say Livewire. I was trying to think of Mountain Dew flavors that I'm not huge fans of, that I don't get too often. Listen, this is a very controversial opinion, but maybe it's just because I've had it so much, I've worn it out. But I am not a huge fan of Baja Blast, and I would definitely take that over Baja Blast. Okay, and I know it's a controversial opinion because that's a lot of people's favorite Mountain Dew, but I'm personally not a gigantic fan of it. Upcoming taste test news. I guess Applebee's made their own Mountain Dew now. I think it's called Darkberry Blast or something, and I've never been a huge fan of darkberry flavors. I like almost every single flavor of Mountain Dew. In fact, I do like every single flavor of Mountain Dew, but there are exceptions, and those exceptions come to Black Label and Pitch Black. And I know that's a lot of people like those flavors. Um, but the reason they flop and why you don't see Pitch Black in stores anymore or Black Label, and the only reason why you see the dark berry flavors, um, the only reason why you see them in like restaurants or gas stations as exclusives is because is from they don't do that great. If Mountain Dew just made like a normal grape flavor instead of a dark berry flavor, it might do better. But they keep insisting on doing dark berry instead of grape, and it's not working. I feel like a grape Mountain Dew would really complete the main lineup, like a purple Mountain Dew. I feel like that would really complete the main lineup. To be fair, Whiteout was my favorite flavor, but it didn't really feel like it fit in with all the other fruity kind of flavors they have. Right, the main ones, the core ones, I'd probably say are just regular Mountain Dew, Code Red, Voltage, and Livewire. And then I feel like it used to be Whiteout. Now I guess it's Major Melon, but I really think like a grape one as the sixth one would really um wrap up the fruit flavors. Instead of trying to make a bunch of dark berry flavors, if they really just made a purple Mountain Dew, a grape flavor, I don't know what they'd call it. With the names that they're coming up with now, Major Melon, Thrashed Apple, I have no idea what the hell they'd call it. um, but yeah, Major Melon was initially made to replace uh Whiteout. Would I take Major Melon over Whiteout? Absolutely not. Whiteout was my favorite, and I'm still really mad they discontinued it. It's not discontinued everywhere. Still in like Japan, places in Europe you can go to, and you can still get Whiteout. But as far as like uh in the US, you can't really find Whiteout like at all, which sucks. And Thrashed Apple, I really hope it doesn't go away. Frostbite, I could live without because I drank it like once or twice when it first came out, but I'm not a huge fan of Frostbite. When I first saw the color, I thought it was gonna taste too similar to Voltage or like Liberty Brew. It really doesn't. I don't know. I don't really like Frostbite that much, and I don't know a whole lot of people who say that Frostbite is their favorite dew either. I'll take this over Frostbite any day. This is great. Thrashed apples, the shit. um. So yeah, is it worth buying and trying 100%? Again, if you forgot for some reason, this is exclusive to Kroger stores. But do not fret. If you do not have a Kroger in your state, like I do, you may or may not have heard of it, but there's a store called King Supers. If you go there, in the states that do not have a Kroger, they still have this Mountain Dew. So if you're in a state that doesn't have a Kroger store, you're not out of luck because my state has 0 Kroger's, and I still found it, so you can too. Worth buying and trying 100%. If you're a green apple fan like I am, 100%. Yeah, I heard about this a while ago. The art looked different when I saw it on the label. It looked a lot different, but I heard about this months and months ago, and I was really hoping that they'd come out with it. Um, because at first I thought it was a myth, or it said that Mountain Dew was, even if it wasn't a myth, most of the articles I read said that Mountain Dew was debating on whether or not legitimately releasing the flavor or not. Um, so due to they already had reluctancy, I'm hoping that um that they get confident enough that it'll stick around longer. And I think this video is 10 minutes now. I don't know. I've done 2 separate videos on my phone and 1 video on my computer. So um trying to monitor time, but I want to talk about taste tests and stuff. Um Mountain Dew. This sounds stupid. This sounds like a really caffeine addicted thing to say, but Mountain Dew has been pretty big part of my life. Sometimes I go back and I look at like all the videos I've done on taste tests, and I realize that I had no idea how huge the Mountain Dew community was. I remember seeing Dew SA, and on the cover it said that it was Code Red, Voltage, and Whiteout. And I wanted to get a 12 pack of Dew SA not because of the flavor being Dew SA, but because I thought, oh, it's a 12 pack, so it has 4 Code Red, 4 Voltage, and 4 Whiteout. So that then I could try 3 flavors if I got one 12 pack. That's not how it worked. um, but then that's not how it worked. My mom never got that 12 pack because she knew that's how it worked, even though I asked her to. So then I just got a bottle of it, tried it. Then I got a 12 pack, and ever since then, oh yeah, I wanted to do a little update. Mountain Dew. This last year, I mean, obviously it's September. It got restocked in like June, so this is very old news. But Dew SA got re-released a while ago, and a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's your first taste test. You should do another video like revisiting Dew SA and seeing if it's how you remember and shit like that." I didn't get around to that. Do have a bottle of the restocked Dew SA, and it still probably is good, but I don't know if they are going to bring it back or not. So I don't know. I barely I I I don't know how to say it. I was too bad in too bad of a mental state to really be like, holy crap, USA's back. So I kind of just I bought 1 bottle of it. I took a few sips of it. I set it down. I never drank it. So, but Thrashed apple. This didn't mean to get depressing. Thrashed apple. You can identify it by the red lid. And red is not in this color scheme at all. So I guarantee, I mean, the dew is red, but the dew's always red. The word dew is always red on every Mountain Dew. But you can identify it by the red lid, and I'm guessing they did that so that you can tell the difference between um normal. I mean, they are kind of drastic in color. Like I have a half drank bottle of normal Mountain Dew here. They are pretty drastic in color. One's way lighter, right? You can obviously tell the difference between these. But from far away, when you see 2 green bottles of Mountain Dew together, you're probably not going to be able to tell, which I'm guessing is why they gave this bottle a red lid, so that you can really tell. But yeah, I'm done ranting. I'm done rambling on. Mountain Dew Thrashed Apple, a really good flavor, and I'm just really happy that they brought a green apple flavor back because I mean, it's not the same. It's not the exact same thing, but man, did I really miss Green Label. Um, and again, Green Label was green apple kiwi, so it's not going to taste the exact same in Thrashed Apple as it's going to with Green Label, but still, still, I really miss Green Apple and Green Label, and I really hope that in the future, they bring back another tropical citrus kind of flavor similar to White Label. Um, they might not, because Green Apple was an interesting flavor, but you know, maybe exclusive to some other store like Target. They'll make a flavor that's like tropical citrus kind of White Label flavor. I The White Mountain Dews are always the best. I miss Whiteout. Can Whiteout be brought back? Can Whiteout be brought back? I don't care how. Just I don't care if it's in like exclusive to Target or something. I I want White Label back, and I highly doubt they're gonna bring it back. They might one day. But the thing is, they bring back holiday flavors, but they don't really bring back discontinued flavors that were once permanent. Um, I really hope they do because Mountain Dew has been getting a lot of demand. Um, Whenever you look on Mountain Dew's Twitter, you always see a lot of demand for Whiteout to come back. So maybe it will in the future, but I don't know. Um, but anyway, yeah. Crap. Applebee's has their own Mountain Dew, so we're gonna be trying that soon enough. There's a new Pringles flavor. It's like a spicy chicken sandwich flavored Pringles. It's Wendy's. um, Wendy's has been everything lately. Uh, I think that's it really on taste test news. Oh yeah, one last thing. It's not coming out till December. But Mountain Dew Snapped, which is supposed to be like a ginger kind of flavor of Mountain Dew. Um, I don't know how that's gonna turn out. When I think of a ginger flavored kind of soda, I normally think of Monster Mule. Um, so when I think of like ginger kind of flavor, I'm thinking it'll taste somewhat similar to Monster Mule, but I have no idea. If it did, I'd be okay with that. Monster Mule's not my favorite, but you know, it's nice to drink, especially when it's cold out. I don't drink it during the summer. That's a winter exclusive for me. Um, but yeah, I don't know how well that's gonna roll by, and maybe this year we can get Happy New Year again. There hasn't been any word on that, and it's kind of hard to tell when they're gonna release stuff because Thrashed Apple was talked about a few months before it was released. But I first saw a post about Mountain Dew Snapped last year around this time. So I don't know, but Happy Dew Year was a flavor that was supposed to come and never did. I'm not too sad about it because it was a peach flavor, and I'm not a big fan of peach, but I do hope that they redesign it. Maybe make it a different flavor because I don't like peach. I mean, they wouldn't have to, but I just really want Happy Dew Year to be a thing because of all the ones that have come out, that's one that's like just the ominous, the dew that never happened. Okay, anyway, I think I've been rambling for long enough. The video's probably like, oh yeah, I thought I was going for 10 minutes. I've been going for 13, so the video's almost 20 minutes now. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you have a good day. Definitely worth buying and trying. Mountain Dew.